doing well. Today I'm bringing you a little what I eat in a day video. I think these are super fun to make, partially because it inspires me to get a little more creative with my cooking. I'm not a chef, but when I take the time, I love making healthy and simple meals. And so I gathered a few recipes that I have been loving or have been wanting to try out to make a little what I eat in a day video. And yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys along, show you guys some different meals that hopefully inspire you to cook at home. If you do try it out, post on your Instagram story, show me, tag me. I'd love to see it. And without further ado, let's go to breakfast. Good morning. Coming to you in all my sweaty glory. Hope you don't mind. I just finished a little HIIT workout session, so I'm a bit sweaty and I'm a bit tired, and it's time for some breakfast. I usually don't like eating before I work out. Right after I work out, I do like to have something in my stomach. I'm gonna make a little protein smoothie. I've probably talked about it in past what I eat in a day videos, but you know, it's the most authentic to what I eat because it's what I have most mornings. So yeah, let's make a smoothie. Gonna be one of those basic smoothies of all time. Classic strawberry and banana smoothie with some spinach for some veggies, as well as some peanut butter for protein because I don't have any protein powder, but this is a good source of protein. Okay, the smoothie's all done, it's looking good. I mean, actually the color's a little funky, but I'm excited for it. I'm actually gonna make some avocado toast. Sunshine. I'm very excited for this meal. Hello from lunchtime. I'm about to start making some food. I'm gonna make some spinach, feta, egg white wrap situation, which I'm excited about. It looks like it's filling but light at the same time. It's not gonna like weigh me down, but I'll also probably still have a snack later, you know? So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna make. Okay, so we're first going to start off by heating up the tomatoes and the spinach. So I'm going to chop up the tomatoes pretty small, like cubes, whatever you call them, and put them in the frying pan with a little olive oil, and then after they sit for just a bit and heat up, I'm going to throw in the spinach. And then, once the spinach is looking wilted, we're going to add in the egg whites. When I say that I like my meals easy, I mean really easy. But like I mentioned earlier, I still want it to taste good, of course, and I would like it to be healthy and filling. And so, the easier the meal, the better. I got my little corn tortilla here, so I'm gonna start putting some feta on it, avocado pesto, and then transfer over my egg white mixture, and then fold it up and make a little wrap. I might heat it up as well to kind of make it more of like a pressed wrap, but that's the plan.
Until we bleed.
I am very excited for this. I worked up quite an appetite. Chances are I'll probably make a second one. If I do a really hard workout, I want to make sure I'm eating enough throughout the day to sustain myself. Hello, just a little check-in. I've been working at that little table all day and I'm starting to go a little stir crazy. So I think I'm gonna make myself some midday coffee and I might go for just like a quick little beach stroll just to stretch my legs and get some fresh air, which sounds quite nice. So midday pick me up, let's go. Don't mind my wet hair. I decided to jump in the ocean last minute just for like a little dip and it was lovely. So I am about to make dinner and I am very excited for this. I'm gonna be making ahi tuna poke bowls. I love poke bowls so much and I always end up spending way too much money on them. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to make this for myself. I looked up a recipe and I'm gonna be trying it out for the first time today. Honestly, that's kind of the fun part for me when it comes to what I eat in a day videos. Like, I'm not a cook, but I do like eating healthy and I do like mixing it up every now and then. And so what I eat in a day videos always inspire me to try something a little bit different, a little new. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really good. Fletcher is gonna come over for dinner. We're gonna have dinner and then watch Dark probably later, which is my favorite Netflix show right now. It's so good. Let's get cooking. I'm hungry. Okay, we've got the goods. You're gonna need your ahi tuna, some edamame, some rice. Trader Joe's rice comes in clutch because, you know, let's be real, I don't want to make rice. There's some carrots that I did a horrible job of peeling. Cucumber, it's an avocado. This is for the dressing, and then this is for marinating. So some soy sauce, sesame oil, and rice vinegar. So I'm gonna start off with the ahi tuna by dicing it up, get it marinating, and then moving on to the rest. So if you're like me and cooking is not necessarily your like go-to way to pass your time, highly recommend throw on a good playlist, maybe even pour yourself a little glass of wine, maybe put on a Netflix show on your computer or something like that, and you know, just make it fun. A lot of my friends talk about how they use cooking as a time to unwind, which I think is just so incredible and something I want to experience for myself a bit more. So by just planning out some fun recipes that I'm looking forward to making and forward to eating, it's a lot more enjoyable. I'm more likely to make myself a nice, well-rounded, exciting
own hell. I won't let you out my sight, 'cause then I would have no life, and someone else would find your beauty newly mine. Tiptoe nose down, 'cause I have found that I am walking up in line, being yours and being mine. I think that you know.
Okay, we're gonna let the tuna marinate. Doesn't have to marinate for too long. The recipe says honestly anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna set that to the side. I'm gonna pop my rice in the microwave. Shout out to Trader Joe's for the best easy rice out there. And I'm gonna cut up the veggies and work on the sauce. To make things a little bit more interesting while I chop, I'm going to answer some questions. Amberger asks, how are you really doing? Which I think is such a great question to just ask friends in general. I think by just simply adding a really at the end is so much more powerful and feels so much more genuine, and I feel like I can actually answer. You know, honestly, at the moment, I'm doing pretty good, better than I've been in like a while. I love California, don't get me wrong, and there's days where I'm like, I never want to leave. But at the same time, I think I also realized for me and the way I respond to California and friends and the life here is that it's like kind of like a vortex, and a great vortex at that, but it's really hard for me to stay super motivated. I should not be waving this around. But I feel like there needs to be balance, and I loved how New York really pushed me to do things outside of my comfort zone. It pushed me to dream bigger than I ever would have dreamed, and that's something that I really, really miss about being there. And I think by staying a little too present all the time takes away from that. So I know there's a balance in there, and I'm trying to find that currently. Okay, so I'm all done shopping, so now I'm going to take the mayo, and unfortunately, I do not have sriracha. If you have a sriracha, that is a definite plus. So we're gonna get a little creative here. We're gonna have fun with it. But I have my avocado oiled mayo, and I'm gonna actually put it in this bag to be able to combine it and then to be able to easily pour it. Visibly impatient asks, biggest piece of advice for someone wanting to grow on YouTube. And I feel like this is something I've become more passionate about recently, is like just the business side of YouTube in a way, if that makes sense. I've like absolutely loved YouTube as a job, and I still feel like honestly there's a lot of room for people to grow on YouTube. I've seen people start channels in 3 or 4 months, have like 80,000 subscribers, which is crazy, and that was certainly not my case. But I think it just goes to show the way it works with the algorithm on YouTube and all these different factors. You kind of never know unless you try. Like, your channel could take off without you even expecting it, and could open up so many doors for you, and it's all about just like being willing to put yourself out there. So I think when it comes down to YouTube, and I'm actually thinking about making a course on it because I would love to share all the different tips I've learned over time. I think for one, a big thing is find your niche and find your own unique voice. You kind of need to find something to make yourself stand out. Other big things are consistency. You have to post at least once a week or else your channel's not going to grow. I just realized my battery cut off, so fingers are crossed that some helpful tidbits made it in. It might have been cut short, which I guess will keep you on the edge of your seats until I make a little course and make it concise for you guys. You know, I think we're already at the plating part. Last, we got our mayo bag. It's kind of like how you decorate cakes, but it's with mayonnaise. Just don't think about it too much. Okay, if I do say so myself, she's looking pretty good. Some other great toppings are some scallion onions, sesame seed. You can mix it up with the veggies. It's all up to you. This is what I had, and I am very excited to eat this. Best show ever. Shout out to all my German followers because I'm obsessed with dark